Hello there, Capricorns. How are you? My January, late December, January Capricorn darlings. It's Basil from basiltarot.com. How are you? I'm happy to be with you today, this evening, this morning, whenever you're watching me, wherever you are. Welcome. I'm reading for the month, for June 15th through June 30-ish, maybe a little before, a little bit after, just kind of checking in with the universe, see what's coming up for you in love, money, whatever they want to share with us. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, go ahead and check your rising or your moon signs, because sometimes it doesn't come through on the sun sign. And I always say, you know, take what resonates with you and just disregard the rest. And if you have any particular questions, just sit and meditate on them while I'm shuffling. It helps to kind of concentrate your intention. It can't hurt. So, that said, before I forget, I just want to mention Mercury goes retrograde June 18th through July 12th, which means communication goes absolutely bonkers. You're going to send texts or emails or leave messages that people aren't going to get, vice versa, misunderstandings. Everything technical tends to break down, cars, computers, phones, you name it. It's just, you know, a cluster baloney time of crapola. So just be careful during that time period, and whatever you do, don't sign a contract, whether it's work, whether it's marriage, lease, mortgage. Don't sign anything until after July 12th, and if you can, wait until after the shadow period, which is about a week or 10 days after that. And don't travel. I can't imagine anybody's flying right now with the pandemic and what's going on in the world. But if you are traveling cross country, if you're taking anything, just if you're listening to this before the 18th, make your plans beforehand. Don't make plans to travel, or if you do, expect delays, and put on your good juju hat, because you're going to need it. So, that said, all right, are we ready, Capricorns? Let's read. Oh, somebody's jumping out. Okay, we wanted to go there. All right. Let's see. Let me just sit with this for a moment. Okay. So, the main energy, somebody's getting an offer and refusing it. And they're looking for balance. Maybe you feel that whatever this offer is, we're going to take a look and see what that could be, would throw you off balance, make things topsy-turvy. That's what I'm getting this just initially. Maybe the status quo you find would be better, but let's take a look at that. But there's going to be an offer. Either you're going to offer something to someone, a job, a relationship, something, or it's coming to you. So let's tease this out. Well, the energy over this is conflict and choice. So again, we're going back to, we've got, let me bring this a little closer. There was a conflict and an offer that's throwing something out of balance, throwing you off balance. Maybe it was a surprise. You didn't see this coming. And it's going to give you a choice. You have to make a choice here. in order to keep the balance. You need to know what's best for you, is what I'm getting out of this. There's no movement around this. This is pretty much at a stalemate. Whatever this offer situation is, it's not going anywhere fast. It definitely feels kind of dead in the water. And the energy that's coming in is the King of Pentacles. And this is the businessman who's mostly concerned about the money. So this is definitely a career and money read. I'm not feeling this as a love read. This has something to do with your work situation. All right, I'm going to throw this a couple scenarios. Maybe you were laid off during the coronavirus and they're calling you back to work and you don't think that this is safe, which I can't blame you for that. Or maybe it's a reduced money, or that's what's throwing this out of balance. It's the job that you had. It will be more stressful and not worth the money, or there was a pay cut and you had a fight with your boss about that. I'm getting this is more about you in the working situation than you as a boss. And you have to make a choice. And right now, there is no movement in the workforce. We have, I've lost track how many, 20 million, 30, 40 million people out of work. There's really no jobs right now. So you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do you stay? Is it worth it? I'm getting the feeling that maybe the job with all the coronavirus protocols and the masks, it's just not worth it, is kind of what I'm getting. And this is a king of his own castle. He's confident. He's maybe this is a time you go out on your own. If you're thinking, if you've been thinking about freelancing or starting your own company or starting your own business and leaving the job you had, this is feeling like that's a good time to really consider that. Let's keep looking. Yeah, you're not chained to this. You're not chained to this job. It's not your own effort. And this is actually the Capricorn card. So that really speaks volumes to me. You are yourself and you're in charge of your decision. If this isn't going to be worth your while to continue in this line of work or this job or this career, you got to be true to yourself. You're not chained to it, Capricorn. How others see you as, well, this is usually my spying card, or stalker card. But the Page of Swords kind of, they're a little other people see you as delusional. They might not think that you leaving at this time, or that you don't think this deal at work is a good thing. They think you're crazy. They think you're delusional, and that you should just keep doing what you're doing for the sake of doing it because you have a job and you have some income, even if it wasn't as what it was before, or it doesn't seem worth it. They think you're crazy to leave this situation. Your hopes and fears is, this is the chivalry, that something's going to just come along and sweep you off your feet. There's going to be a new opportunity coming in. Maybe you've heard something, or you have a notion, or you have a good idea of where to find this new job opportunity. And your outcome is justice, balance. We had balance in the beginning, that you were being thrown off balance, and your outcome is balance. Justice, it could be a legal case. I'm not getting that so strongly unless there's some kind of legal what am I thinking of? You know, a non-compete, or you have some kind of time contract with your job. But this is, I'm reading this as balance. You're going to make your decision to move from this job situation. I feel pretty strongly about that. It's not the only job in the world, and I think you might be really going after your heart's desire and going on your own. And let's look at this a little bit more. The base of the deck is the Hermit, which sometimes is a Virgo card, but it could be any card, it could be any sign. But this is also going inward, and it could also mean going solo and enlightened. I really feel that you're just going to go on your own. And if you've had any inkling to do that, the universe is coming through the cards and it's like a very positive vibe here that is going to work out for you. And I was clarifying the Justice card, and it's fulfillment. It's fulfillment. Your cups are full, celebration. And so if you're in a situation right now that's at a stalemate and it's really tense, everybody in the world right now is tense, and understandably. The world is upside down, and but good opportunities come. There's always a silver lining, and no matter how unfortunately bad it can be. And I think the silver lining for you, Capricorn, is you're going to leave your present job situation, and either someone's going to come in and offer you something really fabulous and new. But I think you're going to do your own thing. Either way, I don't see you staying in this situation. I'm going to do a little bit more on a time frame here. Let's take a little sneak peek on, I know this is supposed to be to the end of June. I want to see where you are by the first of the year. Let's just see where you are. Is Capricorn going to stay in this job to the first of the year, or are they going to leave by July? In 7. Give it to me in 7. Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got. I think we want those. I think we want that. All right, Capricorn. Let's do a quick one. Oh, and I shuffled. You saw me shuffle. I'm not a great shuffler, but all right. All right. We got that. We got that. 5, 6. Oh, all right. So we have, this was balance and the Capricorn card. This is the work situation you're in now. The Lovers. It's also a Gemini card, and it's also Geminis are June into July. So this is I'm looking at this as this is your job situation, and this is your timekeeper right here. All right. So we have these three. We have balance, Capricorn, and we have Gemini. And this could be you and your boss. All right. And someone feels a loss. And someone feels the sun. So my guess is this is your job situation, and this is you. Hallelujah, I'm out. Riding naked on the horse with the sunflowers. You're good to go, Capricorn. You are happy. You've made this decision. Looking back, there's an opportunity of quarrel. It might not be a clean break. There might still be some issues that you're going to have to deal with. But there's no, usually if it's the Hangman, that means things are suspended in time, but it was right side up. It's going to go like that. it's going to happen. You're going to walk out. You're going to give your notice. Boom, you're done. There's not going to be any monkeying around. There's not going to be any hanging around. So this question was where you were going to be in the next 6 months. I think you're going to be out by the end of the Gemini season, which is, I believe, somewhere around July 21st. So if you can, wait until at least after July 12th, because that's when Mercury goes direct, and there'll be some shadow period. So if you could wait until definitely after the 21st, I think you're good to go. And as they say in Italian, il bocca al lupo. I wish you good luck with your new endeavors, because it feels pretty positive. Take the chance. Take the leap. Take the leap, Capricorn. I wish you the best.